A Review of Āsavakkhayañāṇa. May the reader review the knowledge of the extinction of mental intoxication, Āsavakkhayañāṇa, once more in order to properly understand it. Even if it is impossibly out of reach, it should still be studied. Āsavakkhayañāṇa is the fruit, phala, that arises for the last time, and it will only arise in those who will attain full enlightenment, arahant. Those who have attained other levels of enlightenment, ariya pukkala, non-returners, anagami, once-returners, sakadagami, and stream enterers, sotapanna, will not experience Āsavakkhayañāṇa yet. Āsavakkhayañāṇa is defined in manuals as knowing how to extinguish mental intoxication, asava. But I would like to define Āsavakkhayañāṇa as knowing that mental intoxication will be extinguished. Simple as that. There is no knowing how to extinguish mental intoxication, because that already happened during other processes, like developing continuous insight, vipassana, to the level of developing continuous insight knowledge, vipassanayana, and going through the cessation of suffering and extinguishing the fuel that causes suffering, nirodha. No fuel remains for defilements, kilesa, and desires, tanha, to conjure up new existences, bhava, and rebirths, chati. Within the mind, citta, there is no fuel for any mental intoxications to endure. Even the body and mind, tatukanta, are physical elements that are pure. There is no fuel for any mental intoxications, defilements, or desires to linger. Therefore, the process of extinguishing all mental intoxication has already taken place. This final stage does not involve the doing of anything anymore. Thus, I would like to translate Āsavakkhayañāṇa as simply the knowledge, yana, that asava will be extinguished. That's it. If I have mistranslated it, then I apologize. Once Āsavakkhayañāṇa has arisen, it is instantly known that mental intoxications will become extinct within a charitmaka-citta, or last thought moment. The fruit of enlightenment, arahatta phala, then arises in a blink of an eye, in a mere split instant. When you realize that mental intoxications will become extinct, you can be in any posture, iriyapata. During the Buddha's time, when individuals were to attain arahantship, some would attain enlightenment in the standing posture, some would attain enlightenment in the walking or going posture, some would attain enlightenment in the sitting posture, some would attain enlightenment in the lying down posture, and some would attain enlightenment in a half-standing, half-lying down posture, like Venerable Ananda. When a practitioner reaches this point, they are considered the perfect and ultimate embodiment of one is one's own refuge. It is quite astonishing. It is a virtue that has never existed before in your life. In the past, you have been born and died in the rounds of rebirth, vata samsara, for such an extremely long time that it is utterly impossible to quantify the number of existences or process the number of rebirths. Now, you have been able to experience this astonishing Dhamma for the first time. What is this astonishing Dhamma like? Only those who have awakened to the Dhamma will know it on their own without having to ask anyone. That's why it is called pacatang, or only knowable by the individual. The very moment that you awaken to the Dhamma, all doubts you have about yourself instantly cease. What ethnicity you are, what language you speak, or what status you hold are all unimportant. You can be a monk or novice, samanera, a female or male lay person, or of any age. When you practice patipati, Dhamma to this point, this astonishing Dhamma is bound to be able to occur. Once this astonishing Dhamma happens to someone, there is no need to go and ask anyone anymore. Even if the Buddha were sitting right there, there is no need to ask him. This is the complete cessation of all self-doubt. In this age, if someone were to awaken to this astonishing Dhamma, all doubts they have about themselves would similarly cease. They would all just be like those during the Buddha's time. They wouldn't need to receive an affirmative declaration, payakarana, from anyone at all. These are those who have made it past the stream of the world. Even those who attain enlightenment at lower levels, such as attaining enlightenment at a non-returner, anagami, level, attaining enlightenment at a once-returner, sakadagami, level, or attaining enlightenment at a stream winner, sotapanna, level, will similarly know that they have attained enlightenment at their respective levels. There is no need to ask anyone. and no need to be evaluated by anyone. It is like eating food. Once you are full, you know that you are full. Why would you ask anyone? Attaining enlightenment is the same way.